fortune teller. I feel that my wish will come true. I've never thought ahead to that luck. Is it my treasure? Tell me what I'm really looking for. Fancy came to my mind. It leads me to somewhere far away. Distant place, distant time. Time of freedom. Time never stop and wait for me. Looking for answers and looking for the clues. Time of freedom. There's a lot of things to do. Come on, I'm ready to gamble. It's time to play the game. Time of freedom. Tell me, what is this feeling? I'm in paradise. I'll keep it forever. Time of freedom. I'll never stop my steps. I believe in myself. I know that I can. Sure, I know.
Hello, hello. Had a bit of sneeze, but we are good. We're back. Yes, Kels. We are just starting. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, Victor. Hope everyone is doing well. Let me make sure the audio's on. There we go. How we all doing? Lovely start to the week. Hello, Yotsugi. I'm doing alright. Hope you're doing good. We're gonna get started with some Persona 5X, which I haven't streamed as much recently, but I was caught up earlier today. Your net's been out all day, it's going. That is unfortunate. I hope it stabilizes for you. Oh, I am capped on stamina. That's not good. I could have sworn I did a run to make sure I wouldn't cap on stamina. Could have sworn I did this. No, 6 hours didn't pass. Storm's hitting hard. How am I liking this game? I have been quite enjoying it personally. It has had its issues. I will say it's not been a smooth launch, but I've thoroughly been enjoying the game gameplay-wise. There have been genuine complaints about the game, like genuine criticisms. There also have been some criticisms that are a bit exacerbated. But what I will say is that the devs recently put out a dev letter that addresses like 99% of the concerns that the community has had. So we're looking to be in a good spot going forward. Especially with 2.0 coming in just a couple weeks. If you like Persona, if you like turn-based RPGs, if you just want another gacha game for the dopamine hit, this game will do it for you. But yeah, I would say the game is progressing in a good direction. And I look forward to continuing to play it. I did have an alt account for this game, but essentially trying to play 2 Persona games at once is a little more daunting than I expected, and also I'm not too interested in the units that I pulled on my alt. I'm like, it's not like ZZZ where I want to play everyone. So I'm okay with just having one account. If you like Persona, you will likely like this game. Like it does spin some things differently from like Persona, but it also takes a lot from Persona. Like it is definitely a Persona game. It's just its own Persona game. Smash that download button sounds good. If you're big into Persona 5, currently Queen and Fox are running. Fox ends in a couple days though. So if you like Fox, you might have to scramble to get him. So Queen's here for another 2 weeks. And then there are some original Persona 5X characters where you are getting one of them in a couple days. And then another one in 2 weeks. And then there's a couple summer units, and then Futaba should be coming in like October. Pulling you can unlock pretty quickly. You unlock the ability to pull within like the first hour or so. I know you can speed. I know personally that you can speed run unlocking pulling in like the first 15 minutes, because I did it to reroll accounts. Yeah, because it lets you unlock pulling early, at least earlier than you would normally unlock it in the story. So you can choose to either like let the story introduce it to you, or just get it as soon as possible, and it's up to you. I knew I was re-rolling, so I did it. I did story for the first time. Like I let the gacha system introduce itself to me through the story, and then I did the shortcut for the rerolls. No rerolls in this house, we suffer. That's perfectly fine. Rerolls are not something I would recommend for everyone. It's just something I do, because when I start a gacha, I usually have like one unit that I'm like latching onto. And it's like, so long as I start with this, I'm good. There wasn't anything necessarily like that for me in Persona 5X, but I wanted to start with certain units so I did not have to pull. Because I didn't spend a single pull outside of standard for the first month. Because I was waiting for Fox to come out. And I haven't pulled a single unit since Fox, so I'm currently sitting at like 400 pulls? I don't know, it's a lot. But I do buy the Battle Pass and monthly. I haven't done any top-ups, but I do buy Battle Pass and monthly. Right now we're just getting rid of our stamina because somehow I overcapped. I'm pretty sure I did a run of this like at 8 o'clock, so like 2 hours ago. Yeah, low investment does pretty well. You get a lot of early 5 stars, and you can essentially use that to build up your account to clear content. Panther, so on from Persona 5, she is a really good AoE DPS to start off with, and you can get her off of the standard selector. Skull is also available. He's a single target physical DPS, not as strong as On, but still really solid if you build him up. So you get a 5-star beginner banner where you can select Panther, Skull, or Mona. I would lean towards Panther or Skull. And then you get a 5-star selector as part of the beginner missions. So you get to pick another one. And then there's also a couple of 4-star selectors that you can use to round out your teams. You know, you didn't hear this? You guys live under the rock? No, I have been eyeing this game since it came out in China like over a year ago. Like, I've been waiting for this game to come out globally. And I have done quite a bit of research. Because my long-term goal is to pull all of the Persona 3 units, because they come out during the second year. And there's a couple teams that I want to build in the meantime, but I'm trying to like plan out my polls so I can build out a couple teams early on and then just pull all the Persona 3 units. Because Persona 3 is my favorite Persona.
準備バッチリ。かっこいいとこ見せちゃって。ぶち上げたいな。
いただいていく。
ペルソナ。
進撃です。ペルソナデュオ。受けてみろ。
リドルに任せて。ここでペルソナだ。
You kind of like being behind CN because you can plan better? Yes, I do like seeing what's coming up. Like, I literally made a spreadsheet of all the characters in release order for CN. And so far, Global seems to be following the same release order. They are accelerating to try to catch up to CN. They're trying to do it like a little bit at a time, though. There's been a couple bumps in the road, but overall, I'd say they've been handling it well. Hey, like, what's my pull? I think my next pull on my account is gonna be Cord in 2.0 because she's just a very strong support, and I do need her for one of the DPS I plan to pull. She's also just good for the DPS I plan to use in the meantime. Where was my thinking sheet? There it is. Yeah, because there's a DPS called Mesa, who's a physical dot unit that I was planning to pull, and he comes out shortly after Cord. But she's also just a strong support, so I do plan to use her with other teams in the meantime. Hello, Juhis. Welcome in, welcome in. You might have an interesting tier list idea. Can you beat out the bears? A good tier list is always a good time. I need to check to see how much more of this event I need to farm out. Because I know I'm almost done. I think I'm down to just the money.
助かりました。進撃です。ペルソナデュオ。
Make me a tier list from Persona 3, 4, 5 plus Metaphor characters based off of how they would react to the game's MC passing away. The highest tiers would be really as well, the bottom tiers couldn't care that much. Ah, yes, I think I did see something similar for ZZZ characters. That is certainly an interesting concept. I also like how we have just unanimously agreed to include Metaphor in the Persona-verse. I am indeed familiar with Persona and Metaphor. Just a little bit familiar. Well, that settles it then. I see. Can you see if you can find me a tier list maker with all the Persona and Metaphor characters? I would assume there's one out there. At least with the Persona characters. And then if anything, we can just add the Metaphor characters in. In the meantime, I can clean the house. Sent in Discord. Sounds good. Sounds good, Kels. Enjoy your bevy. I could use a bevy. Alright, let me see if I can get this tier list pulled up from Juhis. Oh dang, I got the whole thing here. I got the whole thing. And they even got backgrounds for each of them. Oh, they even have like the Persona Strikers characters. But they don't have the girl from Tactica. But they do have Labris. And Metis. I will admit my knowledge on Metis and Labris is very low. So I don't know if I can give them an accurate judgment. Same with the Persona character. But let me get this pulled up at least. Also, let me get some music in here, otherwise it's going to be very quiet. Okay, where is this? Okay. Were you able to find the tier list? The ZZZ one? I think somebody posted in Jello's Discord. Maybe. You found some similar ones? I remember somebody posting this. Where did they post it? And it was recent too. Yes, I remember which server. I found it. I found the tier list. So the tier list for the ZZZ one went Revenge Team. We're just gonna call it Vengeance. And then we got Broken Heart. Price for weeks. Hurts but doesn't show. Helps others cope. We're gonna get this in, and then we may make adjustments. Yes, this is a tier list about how sad these characters would be if their respective protagonists unalived. It's able to move on. And then there was a forget but is always sad for some reason tier, but that was literally just Soldier 11. I don't know if that would apply to anyone here. Forgets but is always sad for some reason. Yeah, I can't recall if it would apply to anyone. I'm missing a member? Who are we missing? For what game? Where's Zoro at? True. R.I.P. Where's Will? There we go. Where is Minami? This isn't Persona 5X. I'm sorry, Victor. There's no Minami here. I'll remember Zoro from Persona 1. I'm sorry, I didn't get that far in Persona 1. I didn't find Zoro. Alright, looks like we can get everybody on the screen like this, maybe? Oh, we gotta zoom out a little bit. Alright. Oh, on vertical it's small for some reason. Why is it small on vertical? Give me one sec. Wait, I know why. Sorry, bear with me 1 second while I try to resolve this technical difficulty. Alright, that's better. Kazumi ain't in Dungeons, I'm getting it for her. Your stream posted to your internet? Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, so the characters that I just can't really speak on are these four here. After all these years, I still need to play Episode Aegis, and I never actually did the Persona 4 Arena campaign. And then I do have Strikers, but I haven't. I don't know if I've opened... No, I did open Strikers, I just haven't played it. But we can do all the main cast. So where do you want to start? Do we want to pick a game? Do we want to pick a game to start off with? Any particular characters? I know Yotsugi mentioned Kazumi. Is Akechi here? Akechi is here. Do we treat this as... You recommend we do P5? Well, we were playing P5X, so you know, we can start with P5. So... Since you mentioned Kasumi, we can start with Kasumi first. Now, personally, I don't really care for Kasumi. She's not high up on my Persona list. in fact, she's probably at the bottom of the list while unfollowed. It is a very controversial opinion. But if Joker were to perish, how do I think Kasumi would react? You'll respect my wrong opinion. Thank you, Otsugi. I appreciate you. I would say this is like at minimum, if not this. Like, would she go kill? Where I put Captain Kidd. That's the question. Would Kasumi go kill? I don't know if she's got the bloodlust. I don't. You think she would? Like when I think bloodlust, I think like Akechi, Shinjiro. You think she'd be the type to snap? Mm-hmm. Any other opinions on Kasumi's placement? I don't know. I don't think she has it in her to kill. Be more methodical. Looking at the Zen list tier list, this was specifically dies of a broken heart. So this is like, it's too much for them. So we have they're gonna kill the person. It's too much for them to kill the person. It's a lot, but they get over it eventually. This is they help others get over it. This is repress the emotions, and this is just vibing. You can't say much since you can't remember the personalities that well. It has been a few years since I played Royal. Like, I played Royal when it first came out. You feel like she would pull a Red Hood? Maybe we'll come back to Kasumi. I think, personally, I'm leaning towards the broken hearts here. So I think that's where my heart is going. So we're gonna keep her there for now. You mentioned our good friend Captain Kidd, good skull. played all these games while being super tired. We started as casual and then turned into 15-hour sessions. Welcome to playing a Persona game. I think if I think of my boy Ryuji, Captain Kill, I don't think he could kill either. Like there's only a few characters here who I think would like be ready to kill or be ready to hunt. If I'm thinking Ryuji, I'm thinking like I'm leaning towards hurts but doesn't show. Like he's the type to just like let things sit. He is also a golden retriever. Like he's very outgoing, but he also keeps his negative thoughts to himself a lot. I feel like hurts but doesn't show is a fitting place for Ryuji. Who are we thinking next? Do we want to just go down the line from here? Or? I did say Akechi is willing to kill, but what is he willing to kill for Joker? Is he willing to kill for Joker? Some people would say yes. I would say let's go by meat order. Heisman next. Okay. Just randomly go into Heisman. I think it might be better if we go by game. Just to keep things a little sensible. If this was just Persona 5, I might not put Akechi here. But with Royal, I think I do put Akechi here. Just because we get more Akechi interactions. Yeah, I think he'd do it. Alright, we can go by meat order now, though. Mona. I think I'm leaning... For Mona, I'm leaning towards helps others. Like, Mona's a bit of a joker. Not Joker, but a jokester. But I feel like when things get serious, Mona tries to like be helpful, tries to give a hand in things. You see Morgana is either crying his eye out or being a professional sniper, being able to move on. I could see cries for weeks. But I think he can manage, and like maybe he cries for weeks, but then helps others out. Where's the in denial tier? True. I think in denial would kind of like fall into the broken heart tier. Maybe in denial is like a better thing for it. I kind of like in denial for this. Like they just can't accept it. Like trying to not include the romance options. Because I can only think of the romance options I've done. Broken Heart could be like their palace shattering, them dying. They don't have a palace though. Once they awaken their persona, there's no palace to be had. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Mona and helps others cope. As for On, I'm gonna go. I'm thinking Cries for Weeks. I think this is like a clean fit, just like square shape into square hole. What do we think? Any comments, concerns? Any Panther enthusiasts about to call me out? Looks like we are in agreement. Now we got Yusuke, my boy Fox. Her romance was more like a friendship. I never romanced on myself, but they definitely homies. So for Yusuke, I'm leaning towards like these two, or like would Yusuke potentially be in denial? Potentially? Like I'm leaning towards in denial or hurts but doesn't show. Honestly, I don't know if anybody here would be able to move on. Commit seppuku tier where? I don't know if we're gonna do a Sudoku tier. I don't know. I kind of feel like Yusuke might go into the in denial tier. Like just thinking of like Yusuke's personality, like I don't know if he would be able to accept the reality of the situation. Is that dog in Persona 3? Yes, this is Koromaru and he is best boy. When Koromaru, I'm like half debating getting A6 Koromaru when he becomes playable in Persona 5X. I'm like, if I'm gonna A6 a character, it's probably gonna be Aigis or Koromaru. Or if not both. Doggy is great. We all love Doggy out here. Right. Let's go ahead and wrap up the P5 characters. We got Makoto. Can make his own tier based off of the dog statue in Japan in front of the train station. I know exactly where Koromaru is going on the tier list. We'll save that for later though. Makoto. Can Makoto kill? I think Makoto could kill. She crashes out. I think she could kill. What do we think? You think Queen's got what it takes? She definitely beat him into submission at least. Like at the very least, she's hunting them down. Any comments, concerns, any Makoto defenders? I will admit that if Kasumi's at the bottom, Makoto's probably right behind her in terms of like my favorite Persona characters. So I may be biased. Makoto's badass, you believe? Alright. And then for Futaba, yeah, she's definitely going for revenge. She may not kill, but she's definitely going for revenge. Futaba, I would say Either In Denial or Cries for Weeks. I think I'm gonna go with In Denial. Man's shitting on your fave. I like who I like, and I can tell you it's not Kasumi or Makoto. That's all I'm saying. Like, if I started ranking Persona characters based off of who I liked, Futaba launches a cot nuke. She might go for vengeance at some point. Digital vengeance. But I think the initial reaction would be In Denial. And then Haru. Haru's an interesting one. Like, I feel like Haru could just go anywhere, depending on the day of the week. But where would she end up in relation to the group? I think I would lean towards helps others. Needs a friend. So does Mona and Skull? Oh, didn't mean to move Skull. I'm sorry. Sorry, Ryuichi. I'm leaning towards Haru helping others. Yeah, I think I'm happy with the Persona 5 placements here. Now, I know Juhis mentioned Haizme, so we can do Metaphor next. Metaphor is the most recent one that I've played. What's my top 3 Persona 5 characters? That's actually pretty easy. It's Fox, Futaba, and actually the third one's kind of hard. It's really just Fox and Futaba. My partner's telling me to pick Joker, but our lists are opposites as well. I mean, that's I'm just used to my list being like the reverse of most people's lists. It's just kind of a thing. Who would my third be? Like, third semester Akechi is really good. But I think overall, I would give it to Haru? Yeah, I'd give it to Haru. Yeah, my character tastes are very different from other people's character tastes. I've just learned to accept that over time. Let's move on to the Metaphor list. We got Haizme first because Juhis asked for Haizme. Haizme's killing. Haizme straight killing. Like the man is an assassin. he's not letting it happen. He's not letting that get away. Like, if he found out Will died, the killer would be dead already. Like, it's just like, no hesitation. You're a Kazumi, and I'm Sojiro. If we were including non-playable characters, Sojiro would be pretty up there. Because Sojiro is the man. You should put a tier above that and name it Haizme. No, I know exactly what to name it. Let's see. Let me just make sure I spelled this correctly. We're going to call this tier the Omaewa no Shindeiru. It's okay, Yotsuki. I got you, Yotsuki. Honestly, I think Hulkenberg would probably go up on this list too. But she might not be fast enough. Like, she might need some time to process. Heismay doesn't need time to process. He's going. In your opinion, Zoro kills everyone and then himself. Speaking of Cosme, might as well change your phone screen back to hers. I see. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, who else we got here? Let's go down the list. So we got Gallica. I think we're gonna put Gallica in the Cries for Weeks tier. I'm leaning towards Gallica and Cries for Weeks, and then Stroll I'm gonna put in Denial. The Stroll's our homie. I don't know if he could take it. And then we got Nurus. I think I'm going to put Nurus in Hurts but doesn't show. Oh yeah, I put Haru in Helps Others. I mix things around when I was ordering things. Wallpaper been Saber and Saber Alter for a few months now. My wallpaper on my phone has been... Well, my lock screen is my partner. And then my home screen is Hisui and Typhlosion. Fair and balanced. True, true, true. Now for Juna. Where do we put Juna? Juna's also an interesting one like Haru. You think Rip Tier? No, the Rip Tiers are the protagonists. My gut is saying like hurts but doesn't show it. That's what my gut is saying for Juna, because she's like Skull. She kind of like keeps her negative thoughts to herself. She's very outwardly positive, but keeps her negative inwards. And then as for Yufa, I think Yufa would probably start crying and then help others. Because Yufa likes to be ends up ends up being like the counselor of the group, outside of Will, who's actually just the counselor, because that's what every Persona and Metaphor protagonist amounts to, is a counselor for everybody else. We are everyone's therapist. I am indeed enjoying this tier list. Thank you for the suggestion and the redemption again, Juhies. Why isn't Aegis in the Rip tier? We're going with base game protagonists. Aegis is technically a protagonist, but we're gonna we would have to like add everybody on the list twice, and that'd be weird. Also, I haven't played episode Aegis, which is kind of a shame because Aegis is my favorite Persona character, but I'm also horrible with playing DLC. It's a whole dilemma. But we got one more Metaphor character. We got Basilio. Basilio is my boy. Like, Basilio was growing on me. As soon as I saw him, I'm like, nah, I like the cut of his jib. And he's got a good accent. I would probably put Basilio also in denial. What about his friend? His friend? Why ain't Sonic and Rip tier? If somebody wants to redeem a Sonic tier list, I'll do it. I love me some Sonic. I mean, we're literally listening to a city pop version of the Sonic Adventure 2 Battle soundtrack, so I think it's safe to say I like Sonic. Joker is in the new Sonic racing game, meaning it's a Persona game. It's also it's a Hatsune Miku game. It's also a Yakuza game. It's also a Minecraft game. Where the MC, it's a Persona game where the MC is Sonic. We'll work that out next time. Alright. I'm gonna say Persona 3 for last, because Persona 3 is my favorite. So we're gonna go into Persona 4. Now, Persona 4 is definitely the Scooby-Doo of the franchise. I don't know if any of these characters could kill. Like let's just get it off the bat. I don't think a single one of these characters is going out to kill. Like, maybe Naoto. Maybe. But probably not. So I don't think anybody here goes into Vengeance tier. And definitely not Omae wa mo shindeiru. What about the guy with the gun? As a blicky. I'm not gonna say anything about your sentence except that Naoto would not kill. All right, let's go by meat order. So we got Yosuke. Yosuke's kind of like in the Yosuke's also mandatory persona male teammate A, like Ryuji. I think he also falls into the hurts but doesn't show. You don't know he's strapped. Just trust me on this one. If you haven't played Persona 4, just trust me. Naoto ain't killing. You've only played 5? Trust me. Also, you should play 4. It's not my favorite. It does rank at like the bottom of the Persona games for me, out of 3, 4, and 5. But it's also still Persona, so it's still good. He does seem like Chunibyo. Nah. If Naoto was Chunibyo, Naoto would rank up higher for me. But Naoto isn't Chunibyo, so Naoto does not rank up higher. You're both waiting for the remaster? That's fair. I got Golden for my Switch, so I might play through Golden before the remaster comes out. Alright, Chie. I'm thinking Chie... I'm thinking In Denial or Cries for Weeks. I think I put Chie in Cries for Weeks, and then Yukiko into In Denial. Golden often goes on sale for you. Yeah, Golden and P3 Portable tend to go on sale quite often. For Kanji. I'm just gonna get rid of this tier list here because nobody's gonna move on. The guy who looks like Off-Brand Punisher, what about him? I think Kanji... I'm either saying Cries for Weeks or Hurts but doesn't show. And I'm honestly not sure which one to put him in, but it's definitely one of these two. I'm gonna say Hurts but doesn't show. You like the tough guy sweetheart trope? Then you should play Persona 4. That's all I'm saying. You're saying Cries for Weeks? You haven't played 4 yet. Oh. I feel like you could argue for either. But I'm leaning towards Hurts but doesn't show. Teddy, I'm gonna put in Helps Others Cope. Kind of like Morgana, I feel he's probably gonna cry a bit, and then he's gonna try to help everybody. Make Persona 4 Remaster come out faster. True. Just get me a flight to Japan. I'll go to the Atlas HQ and ask them. They'll take care of it. You'll speedrun it in a day. Rise. I think Rise goes to In Denial. There are certain characters that I'm like, I don't know if you can take it. And apparently it's a lot of them because there's a lot of people ending up in this tier. Now you know have Persona games take like 100 hours, so that's what 10 times speed is for. Yes, let me speedrun through the RPG with text options. Blind. Naoto, I'm gonna say... Naoto ain't killing. I'm sorry, Yotsugi. It's not happening. I'm probably gonna also go with Hurts but doesn't show. Naoto's a very... Naoto keeps them to themselves quite a bit. Really gave the trained look conductor looking person a gun. It's a detective outfit. Alright, now we're on to my favorite game, Persona 3. Yeah, Persona 3 is great. Yeah, it's a good Persona game. I would highly recommend it. Play Persona 3. Play Persona 3 Preload. Play every single version of Persona 3 because they're all great. You need to watch Pretty Boys Detectives. So starting off with Yukari Takeba. P3 story for you has been the best. I'm glad you are enjoying it, because I also find it to be the best. Yukari is definitely one of these two. I'm gonna go with Cries for Weeks. It's by the same author, Monogatari, and we all knew my thoughts on that. I actually didn't know it was written by... It's really written by the same author as Monogatari? Or are you talking about Pretty Boys Detectives? I think I remember seeing something about Pretty Boy Detective Club. Okay. I think my partner's sister was watching it at one point. Maybe. We got Junpei Iori. I feel like he could potentially end up in denial tier. You always confuse it with Ore Monogatari. I see. He could end up in denial tier, but I'm leaning towards these two. Like, help others cope. I'm not saying he's gonna help others cope well. I'm not saying he's gonna do it well. I'm saying he's gonna attempt. And I think he would definitely attempt to help others cope. Ore Monogatari is a beautiful show. I would argue a 10 out of 10 show. Akihiko. I think Akihiko would probably land in Hurts but doesn't show. He's got that tough guy sometimes. He likes to keep things in, you know. Love story seen a lot since when you search for Monogatari stuff, it pops up too. If you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend it. It's definitely like up there as one of my favorite rom-coms. What's in your, you know it tier, but you got put better to finish. I see. You need to finish Shiki so much. Okay. Fuka. Fuka's next up on the tier list. If we're thinking... I think I'm also going to lean with Cries for Weeks. Or maybe In Denial? No, I'm going to go with Cries for Week. Because I'm actually leaning towards Mitsuru In Denial. Girl with sword. 100% is In Denial. And honestly, like part of me wants to say, like, for these four, part of me is just like this is part of me is just putting all four of them into vengeance. And there is legitimate reason for all of these. They're one big gang. Like if M dog we protect, but he also attack. That is very true. Dog attack. Like if MC died like in the middle of the game, just like straight up RIP. Like I feel like these four would just be like, now they're dead. Like this would be the 4-man party, and they would find whoever killed MC and just body him. Like each one of these has bloodlust. If anything, Shinjiro is the weak link. But these three definitely going for the kill. We found him. He's just stuck now. Let's make this more interesting. Put the top row in order. Like who's most likely to kill. Ooh. If we tier them, who's got the most kill? I'm gonna say Makoto's at the bottom. She don't got what it takes. Like everyone else has a hit list. Zoro got that dog. Okay. I think I'm leaning towards Akechi and Hulkenberg being up at the top here. Honestly, this order doesn't seem too bad. No, I think would I put Hulkenberg above Akechi? Like Akechi's got the efficiency, but Hulkenberg's got the drive. Put Dog in number 1. Honestly, part of me wants to put Dog up here. But I don't know if I can seriously put that. If anything, Igus could go up here. Like, she'd find the killer. Because she got serial killer vibes. I don't know, Hulkenberg's got the passion. I think I like this. Hulkenberg, Akechi, Kodomaru, Ken, Shinjiro, Makoto. And then we promote Igus to Omae wa mo shindeiru. She got tracking. You'll find them. You sent the result in Discord. Thank you, thank you. Let me actually get. Let me get the like the good image. There we go. Just so people can read it better. Oh, why did it put Omae wa Moshinderu like that? What is happening? What is happening? Send that in Persona Reddit to get some funny reactions. I don't know how funny it would be to some people. It certainly get reactions. What's the current song? The current song is a Ghost Pumpkin Soup City Pop remix. I'll link the YouTube video. Alright, I think we're good. I think I'm satisfied with how this tier list ended up. No problem, happy to help. Thank you for the suggestion again, Juice. Thank you for the point redeem to give us a little content. Alright. Let's go ahead and get back into the gameplay. That did take about an hour, yes. But it's also why it cost so many points. Give me just a second. Yotsugi, are you trying to have me play Specialist from Persona 4? But it's copyrighted. Can't do it. Sorry. Persona 5 OST playable? Yeah, but we're literally playing it right now. It's right here. Although it should be fine to play other songs. Oh yeah, I was gonna clean the house. And then Juhis distracted me from cleaning my own house. It's okay, Juhis, I appreciate you. Ew, cleaning. Cleaning increases kindness, so we gotta do it. Now we gotta study. Because study is giving us gacha currency. You like my pink jammies? It's a bear hoodie. I think it's comfy. Now we go bid. In our jammies, of course. Do I have something I can read? Okay, I do. If I play Persona 4, we can listen to Specialist. I mean, yeah, it would just be playing. Are you trying to get me to play Persona 4 Golden on stream? Is that what you're trying to do? Your genius is truly frightening. Where's the redeem for that? For getting me to play a 100-hour RPG? $100 points seems fair. 100 points for 100 hours of my time. But then I would spoil Persona 4 for you. I will admit, Persona 4 is the one game out of the 3 where I have not done a playthrough where I 100% all the social links. So that is something I would like to do. I have thought about playing some more single-player games on stream. You see, I've spoiled all of Attack on Titan. I see. I, sort of know what happens towards the end of Attack on Titan. But I also just don't have the motivation to watch it. Or read it. Where the tier list is ranking your top 30 animes an option? I mean, yes. It is something you could do, yes. I can't say that I'd be able to rank all of them because I might not have seen a good chunk of them. Because as our tastes in characters differ, so too likely do our tastes in anime. If you want to have an idea of what I have seen, this list isn't fully up to date, but let me see if I can get it. Will this show if I just want to make sure it's public. Okay. There we go. There is my Annie list. It is outdated by like a couple years, but there's not too much missing in there. I will be right back real quick. Just gonna help my partner head off to bed. So I will be back in just a moment. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty, thank you all for your patience. I have returned. Let me get the sticky note off. Took a little bit, but we are back. Lack of Monogatari or your top 10 is indeed frightening. I told you. I warned you, Yotsugi. My tastes are different. Yeah, I didn't watch Monster, but I did read the manga. It's definitely one of my favorite mangas. Working is a great show. Working is a fantastic show. Every season. Love me so Working. Some good old Wagnaria. You've been detected by the enemy. See, this is a Shunibyo right here. Look at him. No matter what happens to me here, please save yourself. Favorite working character and favorite Food Wars season. My favorite working character. Oh boy, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I think if I had to pick, what's his name? It's been so long. It's literally been like a decade since I last seen working. Sato. Sato would probably be my favorite working character. My favorite Food Wars season? You love Yamada? Yamada, what? Yes. Yeah, that sounds about right. That makes sense. My favorite Food Wars season. Ooh. 50. Food Wars is peak. What are the different Food Wars arcs? What am I trying to say? I don't know. It just checks out. Yamada checks out. Yotsugi continues to have based anime tastes. I respect Yotsugi's anime tastes, even if they are not my own. You like the exchange arc? Ah, yes, the exchange arc is so cool. Honestly, I'd probably lean towards that being my favorite arc too. Exchange arc was hype, like across the board, every single character interaction. Hey, I like your line, April. What are you trying to say, Victor? Can't a guy cry reading a manga and then the anime? Can't I enjoy my emotions? Your line, April, wasn't the type of story to make you sad, but others were. What is with her animation? Anohana, Golden Time, Monogatari, and Plastic Memories. I have not seen a single one of those. Chat, can we book Club Lonely Castle in the Mirror? Is it because it's on your checklist? She just danced, but she was crying. I would say an anime that gets me to tear up real quick is a Assassination Classroom. And Angel Beats. You haven't read the manga. You read the manga but haven't seen the movie, but you want to watch the movie. I see. I don't know about that one, Yotugi. Assassination Classroom is pretty up there for me. Like, Assassination Classroom is legitimately the reason that I figured out that I like teaching. Like, that show made me realize, I'm like, wait a minute, I like doing this. This makes me feel good. What are my thoughts on School Days? I mean, it's okay. It's very shock factor. Like, watching School Days is certainly an experience that's different from, like, watching other anime. But, like, I don't know. Looking back on it, it's like, it's okay. I get to crack jokes at my friend, though, because my friend absolutely, like, doesn't like me talking about School Days. And every time I bring up boats, do I think it deserves the hate? No, I don't think it deserves hate. Like, it's not like a horrible anime by any means. It's just like, it's okay. Silent Voice also really good. Silent Voice is very good. I still need to see the movie. I did read the manga. Trying to get Victor's top 5 animes. Assassination Classroom is definitely a good pick to be your first serious anime. Silent Voice was one of the movies you forced your family to watch, I see. I don't know if I could convince my mom to watch anime movies. I think the last time I saw an anime movie with my mom was Pokemon, the first movie, in theaters. Series or movies or mixed? I usually separate series and movies, but yeah, we can mix it up. I mean, I linked my anime list. Y'all can see my favorites. Although I kind of need to reorder things because, like, I have too many of the same show. And I would like to show more diversity in my favorites. But you can get a good idea of what I like from it. Pokemon movie is peak. I mean, I was like 6. Like, it was in theaters. Actually, I might not even been 6. When did the first movie come out in theaters? Pokemon. First movie release date. What? It was November 1999. Was that for the States though? Okay, it was for the States. So yeah, I would have been like I would have been 5, not 6. Yeah, so I was 5 years old the last time I watched an anime with my mom. We're just about done the Persona 5 dailies. We'll likely move to some Zenless after. What else do I gotta do here? I need to spend money. You linked your My Anime list on Discord? Nice, nice. We got some meta jewels. Let's go. Alright, since I gotta go spend money, let's find the gacha machine. Because if there's one way to spend money out here, it's in the gacha. I want to get capybaras. Any rare capybaras? Maybe? Aw, dang. Let's go, super rare capybara family! Let's go! Am I missing any of them? Or is that all of them? Ah, dang, I completed the capybara collection. And I also got a synergy trophy. Nice, nice. Alright, I think that's everything that I have to do. I'll just check my base. Because we don't want this to cap out. I think that's good. With that, we can go ahead and get switched over to Zenless, so I'm going to go ahead and get that taken care of now. Now, am I logging into the right Zenless account? You got a good chance to redeem a tier list tomorrow. I'm sure it'll be a good time. Now, why can't I find Zenless as a source for my stream? What's happening? Oh, there it is. There we go. Tier lists are always a good time. At least fun tier lists. No, I'm not supposed to be farming this on this account. I'm farming Shadow Harmony. I'm still trying to find upgrades in both of these sets. And on the agenda for Notorious Hunts is Pompeii. Since you full clear chi, you don't have to redeem it. Sounds good. Congrats on your full clear. The power of Jane, indeed. This is definitely her time to shine. Set my 3 crafts for the week. Alright, that takes care of that. And then Hero's Journey should be quick chi. There he is. The boxes are a spy. Is that so? And then we just need to take a picture of the Think Again statue. This week was pretty quick for Read a Weekly. I guess without a wish event, it's pretty chill. Now we're doing Notorious. We have to say hello to our good old pal Pompey. What team was I using last week? Yes. Yeah, we could just keep playing this team. Did you just order? Thank you. Victor's putting a lot of thought into his list. That is true. I did see Victor typing.
Adjust your breathing. It's time to settle this.
Pompey is indeed melting. Who would win, Pyro or Bernice? Ooh, that's a good question. I think I might have to lean towards Pyro. Bernice is just out here to have a good time. Pyro's also out to have a good time, but Pyro's a lot more deadly about it. But I feel like Pyro would just be a bad influence for Bernice, and then they would both terrorize everyone. Gotta lie for Bernie's insanity be your downfall, where she go. It would truly be a match to remember. There's a lot of good anime series movies that you watch that can make it hard to narrow down its top 10 that can resonate best with you. I feel that. Go hard cap yourself to 15 more minutes. Alright, that takes care of Notorious Hunt. Hopefully SAO ain't gonna be in it. What if SAO was in my top 10, Yotsugi, huh? Oh. SAO abridged might be. I still haven't seen Suzume, but it is on my list. Oh, I never updated the Twitch stream. We're still in the Persona 5X category. We are lying to people. There we go. It's fixed now. Alright, got task score. Task score this week is Alice, Jane, and Ellen. Do I need any of you for my missions? I need Alice and Jane. I need to activate tactical prison programs for you. Ellen, I do not need. Foreign, I need tactical prison programs. You know, let's take Miyabi. We took Helen last week, so I guess we'll take Miyabi this week.
This is the strike.
You also bought the complete Evangelion collection. Very nice. I need to get tactical prison programs for these two. That's going to be my focus. I didn't grab this last time because I didn't buy it, so I think yeah, I'll just grab this. I need to make sure to use Southern Cross, so I need to hold back whenever I EX special. I'll go Dexterity just to complete the set. Then we'll take the right path. Yeah.
Watch out. A flurry of thrust. Weakling.
Sadly, it doesn't have Fly Me to the Moon. That's how they keep you committed.
I'll handle it.
I'll grab this. And we'll grab the money with it before leaving. Ooh, Z merits. We got a combat stage.
Focus on the target. Okay. I'll make it painless. No room for mercy. Let's go. It's over.
Did you mention you've never seen a single second of Evangelion outside of the crayon animation and Shinji crank that? I see you have decided to commit. I mean, I have bought my fair share of things blind. And just be like, oh, I'll probably like this.
Let's make this quick. I'm unstoppable. Sure. Here's a taste of the abyss.
You did the same thing with Fate Heaven Field, but actually went completely blind.
Hurts, don't
And Suzume. I mean, Suzume is a movie, so that's not too that's not like too much of a commitment because it's a movie. Only Blu-ray or Game Deluxe you didn't do it to was Kizumonogatari. You bought the Suzume Steelbook Collector's Edition, I see. Gotta get the pretty box. Very important.
For the time field name, I will never lose. My blade is already. Let's go. Clear your mind.
For some reason I thought I had another disorder there.
Execution continue.
It's time to settle this. Purging slash. This will be painless. Psych. Swift and decisive.
And you bought it on vacation on Wing since it was in a plastic sealed anti-theft box. I see. I guess I can grab this since it's new. I was gonna go for Jane, but that's not new. Even though I could get the whichever one I didn't get between the alpha or beta. I'll just go with the Miyabi one for now. Help cover more ground. A fox and two animals she preys on. You don't know what statement I'm making. The fact that I need to clear these missions. We got a nearly full mist path that we can take. That's pretty good. Go to the encounter first. HP sale. Oh, there goes all my HP. I didn't need it anyway. Proceeds to level up the box. Combat coins.
The final act begins now. Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay. Victory, the only option.
This is just Blender the team. If you're not suffering an anomaly, you're suffering being in a tornado. Where's your Jane special episode skin? I'm sure you and many others are hoping for it. I'm just waiting for Lycon and Yanagi skins. That's what I'm waiting for. Can't buy this HP shop. I already used all my HP. Yanagi army skin from her trailer would be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd also like to see like maybe a more casual outfit as well. Honestly, any Yanagi skin I would probably get. It'd be hard to disappoint me with the Yanagi skin. That's all I'm saying.
Now, you're the prey.
I didn't get the S rank, but it's okay. I'm not too stressed out about it. Not like we're gonna have trouble clearing.
My blade.
What about a Yanagi skin where it's just Jane's outfit? Sure. Not where my first thought would go, but why not?
Let's make this quick. Here's a taste of the abyss.
Alright, now we're going into phase 2, and he just popped me for no reason. You want more Juyuan and Miyabi moments in story? That's fair. Their interactions are pretty fun.
Yeah.
Ooh, why do you just punch Jane? No, it's okay, I have the rebut.
Press forward. Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay.
They do bring back characters over time, so we can potentially see more interaction.
Victory, the only option.
Alright, this is new, so we'll grab this. I guess we'll take that. Did I just take miasma damage on the victory screen? Like, it had the corruption, like, visual effect. I think we take middle path and then go to the left. That looks good.
Out of my way!
No escape.
I'll take you.
The final act begins now. No one can rest. For the time field
No, you
game,
don't.
I will never lose. It's over. On your good pain. I swear on my blade.
Lucky you completed the newest COD zombie story before your net went out. Nice, high five. Cutscene ended the minute your internet went bye-bye. Not like you were playing on 700 to 4,000 ping. Hold zombies? That's something else. Hey Trigger, thank you for doing this map for me. Appreciate you. Harvest challenge.
Purging slash.
Good thing Miyabi's good at wave clear.
It's time to settle this.
Now, you're the prey.
Let's make this quick.
When you hit 4,000, even if you were on a completely different floor, the map, your POV will be back where you spawn, moving around. That's crazy. There you go.
I'll take you.
I'll make it painless.
Victory. The
In
only
your POV,
option.
you were randomly teleporting. You were hacking. Clearly.
Behold, the most symmetrical sword play. It's over.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
Grab this dexterity one. From your squad's POV, you were mentally ill moving around. I see.
For the time field name, I will never lose.
Lag certainly does make people look very funny when playing.
I swear on my blade.
I'll make it painless. The final act begins now.
To settle this.
I'm just like going from one anomaly to the other.
Now,
Hello, Gonzalo. Welcome in, welcome in. We're just here getting our weeklies done. Can I get the stun window before shield goes up? That'd be really nice.
No escape.
Excellent.
You're exposed now.
Can I review your Elden Ring link to change the discs? So I'll love them. If you want to redeem it,
Here I come.
by all means.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
Oh, the redeemment is not there. You're right. You're right. I need to put the ZZZ ones back on. I switched the stream, but forgot to turn on the redeems. There we go. They should be up now. Apologies. When are we getting Awakened Miyabi? In like 3 years, maybe. I think Miyabi's one of the last characters who needs an ult. Thank you for the redeem, Kenzawa. Do I have your UID? Yeah, I do. You want Miyabi with full mastery of her sword? Wasn't that like the whole thing? Isn't that what we did? I'm surprised you're not asking for Miyabi with 2 swords or 3 swords. Do the levels change between Void and Flower? Oh, like Void and Wither Domain? Yeah, it's two different level systems. So this is the licensed level. It only goes up to 90. But Lost Void Investigation goes up to 180. But Task Force is the same as Battlefront Purge. Alright, we got a build review redeem for Kenzawa's Ella. So let's get that pulled up here. Don't mind that. Where... I literally had the window pulled up. Where is it? There we go. You want a Chunibyo to do 3 swords? I would love a Chunibyo character. That is how you spell Timefield, yes. Yeah, we don't have like a Chunibyo character in ZZZ yet, do we? Would anybody be close to a Chunibyo? Like Jufufu maybe, but she's not really like a Chunibyo. She's just a kung fu junkie. Genshin did have one at launch. I quite appreciate Fischl. Coleda's not Chunibyo. I don't know why she has that eye patch, but I don't think she's Chunibyo. I guess Billy is probably the closest we have. No, Billy's just a fanboy. He's not Chunibyo. Like Billy and Caesar, they're just weebs. But I don't know if I would consider them Chunibyo per se. You should probably sleep, Victor, probably. Like Lilac. We have a ZZZ character. We have Lilac. Like, she is in ZZZ, and she is definitely Chunibyo. You spent the last 30 minutes thinking about what to put after Assassination Classroom and Familiar of Zero. I see. You're like, I like these two, and then from there, no idea. Alright. Gonzawa, we have your Ellen here. We got what looks to be a standard Ellen build. 4-piece woodpecker, 2-piece branch and blade. Skills look leveled, looks good. We got signature on. King isn't a yaoi enjoyer, she's a rom-com enjoyer. King doesn't read yaoi. He reads shoujo. It's in your head canon? So we got 80% crit rate, 152% crit damage. For some reason I was thinking crit rate was low, but then I remembered this is Ellen's signature, and that's not the case. So, most put Polar Metal. I actually, yeah, no. Woodpecker ends up beating out Polar Metal, especially now that she plays as a non-fielder. So 4-piece Woodpecker is actually the way to go. This DD5 is a little unfortunate, because, like, attack percent wouldn't be bad, but you don't have crit rate, but you also don't need crit rate. Like, I would like to see this be like pen ratio, if you're playing with lighter, or if you're not playing with lighter, damage percent. Yeah, no, you don't need the crit rate. But like, there is opportunity for more substats on this by getting this to like a pen ratio piece, because then that leaves room for attack substats. Like, at this point, you are hitting 100% crit rate, so it's about getting attack and crit damage wherever you can. So, like, this could use attack percent. And these two are pretty solid. This is good. And then, yeah, there's not much you can do here. Unless you, like, move crit rate off of another piece. Or crit... Actually, no, you could get crit damage here. This is crit rate. 11k HP on the dot, that's true. Flexing that perfect 11,000. Now, this is 100% crit rate Ellen, because her signature gives her another 20% in combat. Yeah, I would say just trying to find more attack, because right now you have 26 substats, so we can definitely push it further, and I think the opportunity is primarily in the DD5 and the DD3. And the DD6 a little bit, but mainly the DD5 and the DD3. Yeah, crit damage is 252 because of her passive. But we just want to keep pushing her damage. Because like 26 substats is like, I would say it's like just below the standard substats. I think standard is around 29, I want to say. I was literally reading the dock on this. No, I can't remember. Actually, it might have been higher. Yeah, it was 34 substats for crit DPS. Not enough, you need 400? No, you don't need 400. Yosugi's messing with you. I mean, you could get 400 with lighter. With like lighter, with signature, on 4-piece summit. And then you get like Astra in there for a little more. That's like another 85%. So that would put you at like 230 or 337. We could do it. Eula and Jane. Yasugi. You might, I think you got some rat. You got some brain rat. But yeah, the build is in a solid spot. We can just push it more. I think DD5 is the main thing that I'm looking at. Like, I feel like this could definitely be better. Can I do Alice? I can take a look at Alice real quick. 4-piece Fang, 2-piece Chaos, M1, but Fusion Compiler P2. Interesting. We got Core F, skills a little low, but it's not too big of a deal on an anomaly DPS. That's a lot of crit. And like, actually no, that's AP. I don't know. I was thinking this was the crit stats. So you're at 22. That's not bad. That's not bad. Where's the opportunity? Well, we're missing AP roll here, but we do have a fair amount of attack. But I feel like this could go towards like a physical crit DPS. And you can find something with AP. This has no attack percent and only 2 AP rolls. So the DD3 could definitely be improved. DD4 could be better, but it's also hard for it to be better because you literally only want attack. So this one's just tough. This could be better. No attack on this. And DD6 is solid. Can't complain about that DD6. We do have 2500 attack on the dot. If you're playing Fusion Compiler, I would try to get a pen ratio DD5. Like, it's normally her best option, and with Fusion Compiler, it kind of pulls ahead even more. And that would get... And then you could try to find something with AP and attack percent. But DD6 is solid. DD4 could be better, but it'd be hard for it to be better. And then I would like to see attack percent on the DD3 and AP on the DD2. But overall, not too shabby. 22 substats is really solid for an AP scaler. Not too bad, not too bad. We got Yotsugi with the redeem as well. Yotsugi, do you have? Need to get you pulled up. Where are you? There you are. No, I got your UID. I got you. Kanzawa, any questions, comments, concerns? Is Alice on your preview? Yes, it is. Miyabi. Who would win, Robin or the Falcon? Are we talking like superheroes? Let's see, Miyabi. Ah, you don't have the perfect attack. Where's the 3K attack? Which Robin are we talking about? You put her on 4-piece Puffer. Why Puffer? We can come back to it. Let me get Yotsugi's pulled up here. This isn't yours, Yotsugi. This is Gonzalez. You put her on 4-piece Puffer and 2-piece Soul Rock? I don't know about that one, Gonzalo. Teen Titans Robin? Now, Teen Titans Robin is a killer. Falcon's down. It's too late for him. Send him the coronary. We got Yotsugi's account here. We're looking at Jane, Alice, double rodent. She's M6, so damage is there all the time. I mean, I guess so. Falcon can fly. You think Teen Titans Robin hasn't taken down a flying target? Yotsugi, level your W engine. What are you doing? You also only have 17 rolls. What is this DD6, Yotsugi? What happened here? What happened? DD4 is really good. Can't complain about 3 attack rolls. No attack percent on the DD1. DD2 is solid. No attack percent on the DD3. He also has Captain American shield and adamantium wings. I'm sorry, he ain't winning. Robin clears. Teen Titan Robin clears. So Yotsugi, we got to replace that DD6. And we got to get some attack percent over here and over here. Like, this is a 4-liner with only 1 roll into AP. We could do better. You deserve better. Jane deserves better. DD4 ain't bad. DD5 could be better. DD6 needs to go. This can't be. What's wrong with your DD6? When we get a defense scaling anomaly unit, then you can use this. Until then, please put it away. Also level your W engine. Right, looking at Alice, also on 4-piece Fang, 2-piece Phaethons. I'm head blocking the stat. You just put it on pen. I don't know about that one. All right, how many stats we have here? Why do you have 11 HP rolls? 11. You almost have as many HP percent as you do attack and AP combined. What is happening? Yotsugi, we got work to do, Yotsugi. What's wrong with Bencom? I ain't got nothing wrong with Ben comp. I got a problem with Fang Metal on Ben. Especially AM Fang Metal. You can play Ben to your heart's content, just do it right. We got to fix this DD1. The DD2 is probably like the best piece here. Yeah, the DD2 is the best piece here. It could be upgraded, but it's usable. DD3 has no AP. DD4 has no attack. DD5 only has 1 AP, and it's a 4-liner. DD6 does have attack and AP, but it's a 4-liner and only 1 roll went into it. You're telling me that my rabbit isn't HP scaling? That is correct. Rabbit, in fact, does not scale off of HP. Only Shifu does. Ben comp, Ben and rodents. You're certainly cooking, Kanzawa, and I respect that. I respect the hustle. You expect to get paid for the idea if I'm gonna take it? It's okay. You can always redeem it. Actually, no, I can't play that team because I don't have Ben built. Although I could do it. I could do it in Lost Void. We can always cook in Lost Void. With that, I think we are good on the character reviews. So let's go ahead and jump back into the game. Because I still gotta work on my alt account. Is your Harumasa at least fine? Shame which sheet you won. Let me take a quick look here. You got a lot of crit rate on this Harumasa. Low on, I would say to summarize, low on attack percent rolls on Harumasa, but really good on the crit rate. Just got to try to squeeze in some attack percent on the DD 1 through 4. As for Zhu Yuan, do you play Zhu Yuan with actually no, it doesn't matter because you don't have signature. Yeah, your Harumasa is solid. Zhu Yuan, same thing. Could definitely use like attack percent. Good chunk of crit. But could definitely benefit from attack percent rolls. So let me go ahead and get switched over to my alt. Is there a better way for me to do this? I can do something like this. Yeah. I know a lot of emphasis is commonly placed around crit as a stat, and crit is very important as a stat. But we can't neglect attack percent, because that is also a source of damage. Especially on characters like Zhu Yuan and Harumasa, who get a lot of crit in their kits. Like Harumasa especially really likes having attack percent. because he gives himself like 50 billion crit.
Hope you have a wonderful holiday with us.
Alright, I need to do... I think I'm fighting Marionette. No, I'm fighting Butcher. I already finished all my Marionette fights. When's that Street Fighter collab? There is no Street Fighter collab. It's a very common misconception, but what people think is a Street Fighter collab was actually a dev discussion between the Zenless Zone Zero devs and the Street Fighter 6 devs that took place about a year ago. And they were just talking about like their design philosophies in their games. But there's no actual collab. At least nothing officially announced. It was just a dev discussion. But you want your Ben to have Chun-Li moveset? My apologies. Ben will not be able to train with Chun-Li at this time. I have to do tuning. I have to go make some drive discs.
Good evening. Today's special is the electric margarita with bluesy undertones. Take your time and
Nope.
savor it.
Nope. 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 Well, actually, if this rolls into crit rate. Still can't believe Street Fighter 6 collab with TMNT did it?
The joy that this delicious composition brings
I wasn't aware of it.
is truly remarkable.
Oh wait, if this rolls into crit rate. Nope.
Come back again soon.
Alright. Now I have to do drive discs because I forgot I have to do that. Overwatch collabs are weird though. A car company nerf K-pop stars twice. I've seen weirder. I mean, ZZZ collab with Aston Martin.
My blade is already sheathed.
Kana Hawazawa. The Overwatch collabs were in-game skins. Was the car collab an in-game skin? A Porsche Farah and Diva skin. I was not aware of this. Was this Overwatch 1 or 2? Overwatch 2. Ah, that makes sense. That's why I didn't hear about it. Alright, now I need to do Notorious Hunt. Butcher, good old Butcher. Overwatch had no in-game collabs besides their own. Didn't they have a One Punch Man collab? Or My Hero? That might have been Overwatch 2 now that I think about it. It's all a blur to me now. Overwatch 1 had IRL collabs with Nerf. Okay. Oh yeah, there was the Lego collab. That was the Bastion skin, right?
No room for mercy.
I remember logging into Overwatch 1 specifically for the Lego Bastion skin. Like, I didn't play the game for years, but I'm like, nah, I need this skin. I think it helped that my partner was also playing at the time because her friends were playing, and she was using my account. Lego Bastion, such a good skin. They did such a good job on that one. It literally got me playing the game for like a week. You did in fact buy Saitama, Doomfist, and Optimus Prime Reinhardt. That is fair. I enjoyed my time in Overwatch. I played really early on though. Like I'm talking like first 4 months.
Unstoppable.
You pre-ordered Watch? I also pre-ordered Overwatch. I bought the collector's edition.
I see it. It's over. Press forward.
Sokaku S rank when? I'd pull Sokaku S rank easily, without hesitation. Now I've already been saying they should bring back the wind element and make Sokaku have an S rank where she is wind anomaly and compare with Yanagi. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I did end up selling my Overwatch Collector's Edition though. 'Cause I wasn't too attached to Overwatch after a certain point.
I see it. Unstoppable.
I have many Collector's Editions still that I've had probably like close to a decade, but Overwatch is one I let go of. You would have bought it off me.
My blade is already.
You would have had to known me a very long time ago.
I swear on my blade.
Probably like 5 years ago.
Yes.
I definitely sold it before COVID. It would have had to have been like 2018 or 2019. Right, that's Butcher done. "5 years time to make a time machine." I'm sure you could just find an Overwatch Collector's Edition. Yeah, they're on eBay for pretty cheap. Looks like a random guy knocks on your door asking for an Overwatch Collector's Edition. It was me. I don't know how I can deliver a message to me from the past. You don't trust eBay? I mean, so long as you buy from a reputable seller, it's fine. Like, there are people just legitimately selling things they don't want to have anymore. That is what eBay's supposed to be for. I don't use eBay often, but when I do, I've never had any issues. Just do your research, check reviews for the buyers you're looking at, and you should be okay. You did manage to sell some stuff yourself? Nice. I'm very bad at selling things myself. Despite the fact that I mentioned that I sold my Overwatch Collector's Edition, I am very bad at selling things. It's just not my forte. Ignore the fact that I worked 9 years in retail. Just don't think about it too much. Your ReZero Season 2 Blu-ray you got for free, and your Batman Beyond Funko, nice. Batman Beyond's a good one. I think I'm probably going to play the same team as I did on my main. So I need to do the exact same things.
Is the concert starting?
Wanna be my research?
But this time I have M2 Miyabi.
Strike.
Batman Beyond Funko still in box after like 8 years. I don't have any of my Funko still in box. I did sell some of my more expensive Funkos. Like I had the what was it, the glow in the dark All Might? How much is that going for nowadays? It went down in price. Yeah, I sold the glow in the dark All Might at least for like a couple $100. I can't remember the exact price I sold it for. It was pretty rare at the time that I sold it. You bought yourself redo of Healer Season 1. That's certainly a decision. That is certainly a purchase that you made. Is it next to your 4K Detective Pikachu Blu-ray when you don't have a 4K player? Detective Pikachu is a pretty solid movie. It's no Sonic the Hedgehog live action, but I enjoyed it. Speaking of which, I still need to see Sonic 3. Still haven't done that. You don't know why you said redo of Healer Human Rising of the Shield Hero? That is much more sensible. That's a little different of a show. Just a little bit.
on the target. Blink it. My sword, I'll face a flurry of thrusts. For the time field name, I will never
Your PS5 would play 4K Blu-rays. That is correct.
Purging flash.
Your TV doesn't though. I mean, it would play it, just not at 4K.
The final act begins now.
Clear your mind.
Press forward.
Ow. You gonna head out though? Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by and chilling as usual. I'll probably be calling it myself after this Hollow Zero run.
My blade is already. It's time.
No, stay. Unfortunately, I do require sleep.
Victory, the only option. It's over. I see your weakness. Move with the blade. Strike me.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
All night stream. Maybe one day, but not today.
Your weakness.
Press forward.
Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay. My blade is already true.
Now I get to buy everything here. And we got Chufufu. Thanks, Chufufu. Marionette.
Purging slash.
That means you're ice weak.
Perfectly flat.
The final act begins now.
I swear on my blade. For the time field name, I will never lose. My blade is already.
I'll make it pain. Now, you're the prey. Don't.
Victory, the only option.
Sorry, Marionette. You won't get to do anything. Goodbye. New item for chain. Good, 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 good. Thank you, Miyabi, for giving me your M2 that I already have. I'll get M4 or 6. I don't know if I'm gonna get more Miyabi Mindscapes. Like, I got M2 mainly because of the gameplay change.
Sure, let's make this quick.
Because I like her being able to be more of like a hyper carry.
Unstoppable.
Opens up team options. That's really what I look for when I invest into a Mindscape.
Lightning flash.
I could join you, but I'm sorry. I'm not that big of a Miyabi fan. Honestly, I would have been fine with her at M0, but I got really lucky with her Mindscapes.
My blade is already sheathed.
I'll make it painless.
I'm all ears.
Is there another one? There is. The only characters that I would consider going past M2 at this point are Yanagi, who's already M3,
Swear on my blade.
and Yuzuha. Not because she's like a favorite character, but because I feel she has like some of the best Mindscapes in terms of like each Mindscape does something different and unique with her kit. It's honestly like one of the most interesting vertical investments I've seen in the Hoyo games.
The final act begins now. Let's make this
Victory. The only option.
Like, I would invest into Yuzuha's Mindscapes solely off of the fun factor.
The most symmetrical swordplay. My blade is already sheathed.
We like getting encounters. Alright, what do we got for our second mini boss? Marionette. Again?
Adjust your breathing.
I didn't know you could get the same boss twice.
For the time field name, I will never lose.
no escape. Now, you're the prey.
I swear on my blade. Perfectly symmetrical. It's time to settle this.
Here's a taste of the abyss. I'll make it painless.
Victory, the only option.
Once again, Marionette is just not getting to commit to actions.
The most symmetrical swordplay.
Oh, got Indom face. And got a kill. That's oh, 2 kills. Okay. You're doing a bit more damage than you should be doing. I don't appreciate that.
The final act begins now. Let's make this quick.
For the time field name, I will never lose.
Gotta make sure we keep Fusion Compiler up.
Now, cure
And
the
also,
prey.
and also Jane's Knob buff.
I swear on my blade. My blade is away. It's time to settle this.
I'll make it painless.
Victory, the only option.
Yeah. Here's a taste of the abyss.
Now I keep it locked down with ultimates.
Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay.
Nope. Nope. Ah, got me.
I'll fulfill my duty.
I should have just used an end bone,
For the time field name,
but it's okay.
I will never lose.
The final act begins now.
This might asthma kind of be jumping.
Let's go. It's time to settle this.
No escape. Now, cure the prey.
As the screen fades into the echo. Just a little more to go and we'll be good. Looks like we are taking the left path and then the right. Yeah. We low ourselves some Z merits. And we got the Rizonia. Nice. I probably should have taken the revive. No, we'll be fine. Flawless challenge.
Clear your mind.
I'll make it.
Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay.
Sure.
Purging slash. It's over. Strike.
This and that. Or no, we'll grab days. More Z merits. Excellent. That finishes up this run outside of the Miasma Priest. Get her done.
Focus on the target.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
For the time field name, I will never lose. I swear on my blade. Yeah. I'm unstoppable. It's time to settle this.
No, you don't.
Adjust your breathing. Victory, the only option. Behold, the most symmetrical
We're just
sword
gonna keep ulting.
The final act begins now.
Purging slash. Yeah. For the time field name, I will never lose. My blade is already.
Now,
No, you don't. You think you were gonna catch me with that? Not happening.
I swear on my blade. It's time to settle this. It's over.
here's a taste of the abyss.
Let me get the stun.
Get me.
Victory, the only option. Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay. Focus on the target.
Got him.
Vanish. Stay on the attack. For the time field name, I will never lose. Purging slash.
This is just a smorgasbord of ultimate.
It's time to settle this. My blade is already.
The final act begins now.
I swear on my blade.
Oh, now its shield is up.
Behold, the most
But it's okay, we can use ultimates to bring its shield back down.
Now, you're the prey.
I don't feel like doing that mechanic.
victory, the only option. For the time field name, I will never lose.
She just disappeared. She's too fast. Alright, that's Hollow Zero done. So that is the weeklies taken care of on both my accounts. Oh wait, I need to use some coupons that I forgot to use earlier today. I need to use 2 of these. Oh, that's pretty good. We take those. Attack percent. Nope. Attack percent. Nope. Attack percent. I'm just trying to find pieces for Piper plays. Oh my word. I'm just trying to build my Piper. Hey, we got chains missions done. Nice. And Miyabi's. Nice. .
I can help you
Do I
ward
have
off
any
misfortune.
Piper pieces? I think I got like a DD1. Oh yeah, I did find a 2-piece for her. But I definitely don't have a DD5 right now, unless this somehow... No, not happening. I gave it a shot though. Those are crit pieces. Do we have a DD2 maybe? No AP on this one. Ooh. If I had attack percent, I'd keep it, but I don't want that. I don't want it. It's not a bad piece, it's just not a piece I want. I gotta stay on the hunt for pieces for Piper. Alright, got that taken care of. And with that, we are going to go ahead and call it for the night because it is 2 a.m. for me and I should go to bed. But thank you everybody who stopped by and chilled. Greatly appreciate it. We're going to be back on tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. Eastern for some more chill vibes content. Probably some more Zenless. Maybe some more Persona 5 as well. Nonetheless, we'll have a good time doing it. If you want to get notifications when I go live, make sure to hit follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. You can also join the Discord. Links going out into both chats. Where you can join, ask for help in Zenless, Persona 5, whatever's going on in your life or mine. Feel free to talk about it there as well. Just have a good time doing it. For now, I'm going to get some rest. Y'all do the same. And until next time, peace.